Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores 2+. So we're into basically the last few weeks of Carnivores 2+. We've gotten all of the maps seen, all of the weapons tried out. Now let me switch double ammo on quick there. Now I want to go for more points, and I don't actually have any trophies yet, because I've done the entire mod with the tranquilizers on. So I'm going to change that, take that off. And what do we want to go after? Parasaur, Stego, Allosaur, Chasmo. You know what, I am kind of leaning for going for all of this. Let me just see if I actually can get... Yeah, I actually could get everything up to this point on the Ancient Coast. That might not be a bad route to take because I do need a lot of points. This will let us get a lot of trophies. Should I turn on the... Nah, I don't think... Nah, you know what the hell. Let's turn the Ankylosaur on as well. Maybe thin out the Ceratosaur spawns at least. But we'll go for a huge roster of animals, try to get what trophies we can, farm up these points, and work our way towards the Amargasaurus on Mount Kirk. I would like to try to do last map, last dino. It's just going to take quite a few points to do so, but everything's looking pretty good with that, so we'll hop in and get right to this new hunt. Okay, so we're all loaded in here now, and let me just take a look around in case we got anything immediately around us. Okay, double barrel is 4. Oh, actually I do. It's just... Man, that's actually looks like maybe a tiny Ankylosaur. Only 1.93. I'm just kind of surprised that... Oh. Yeah, let's start with that Allosaurus, just because I'm actually really surprised it didn't pick us up right away. Yeah, I'll send the Ankylosaur off and just work our way along and see what we can come across. And we are on... Yeah, okay, so we're on the main island. I wonder if it'd actually be better to work it going towards the smaller island first, try clearing that out, and then coming back to the main one. Kind of hard to say. It could turn out pretty well, but on the other hand, too, it might be better stick here for more opportunities than getting the animals. But so far, I mean, I'm very happy with that start. One shot to take down the Allosaur, just like that. If the rest of this hunt can go that smoothly, we should be able to cash in a fair amount. I do need to be careful because of everything I do have selected on the roster. As we could have Ceratos or Spinosaurus quickly coming in to ruin what's starting out pretty nicely. So we'll just probably stick to the outside for a while, follow the coast up. I am kind of leaning heavily to want to go for a swim out to the other island. Just because at least if I clear that one out, then I know, okay, that's done, cleared out and do it, finished. Rather than trying to do the full main one. Oh. Okay, there's a Velociraptor up there. I think it's actually been a while since I've hunted any of the raptors, so... Might not hurt... Or... I can't remember. When I was on Mount Kirk, was it just last week? I can't remember if I had any... Oh! Oh, wow. Okay, this is going very well. Another one shot taken down. So there's those two already dealt with. Yeah, I'm going to stick to the beach. This has been working so far. And maybe once I can actually, like, see the island across the water, I'll head out to it. I do want to keep ready with the double barrel. It does seem like the double barrel is just a almost complete improvement over the regular shotgun. Maybe the only thing it lacks is that it has a wider bullet spread, so it's not as accurate for further ranges, but considering the speed you can get the 2 shots out with, compared to the shotgun, I think the double barrel is your better bet for close quarters defense. Well, that's just you going around. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to head across. I just want to try to... That's what I wanted. I want to be careful going underwater. It always seems whenever I've had, like, some of the Carnivores mods crash on me, it's when I'm, like, submerged a bit. So, holding space and then going into the deep water will keep you above it, and should hopefully render any chance for crashing in it impossible. Well, hopefully impossible. I haven't really been able to test that for sure or not. Actually, now I think about it, I don't know if I've had a crash in Carnivores 2 Plus. I know Carnivores Plus I've had a couple of crashes, and I think they were all around the water, or, again, like going into the water, submerged a bit, what have you. I don't think Carnivores 2 Plus I've had one yet. Okay, so let's see if we had anybody spawn on this little island. Okay, that's just the Brachiosaurus stomping about. We are at the very tip, so anything that... No. Got another Allosaur right up there. There we go. Yeah, I really gotta remember... The crouching has definitely been helping a lot for trying with these shots. One of the things I used to do, well, probably will still do time to time, is I gotta be a little bit more calm when I do have carnivores starting to come in. Because if I can crouch down and get some shots off, they're going to be more accurate than standing up because of the weapon sway. And that's, the comments did mention that's something to really try to do too. Is even if you do have something coming in, just try to, you probably can't really like outrun anything because of their speed, but you can at least get yourself into like a braced position to shoot and intercept them. Really, was that the only thing on here? Just one Allosaur. But yeah, you can crouch down, that'll steady your aim a bit more, and you can get a few shots in. Even if they don't take it down, at least you can kind of give yourself like a bit of leverage that when you switch to a shotgun, maybe you can get the firepower out needed from that, even if you miss the mortal zones then. But yeah, it seems like that one Allosaur might have been all that spawned out on this island. It kind of makes me glad I came through here to check, just so that way I can say it's another spot we swept, and nothing here, and we can move on. But we'll get our way all the way to the other side there, and then probably swim up north. I'm not actually sure I've seen the, like, lake area of the ancient coast. Like, looking right in the middle there, I don't know if I've really been around that. Just in case. Maybe it was my own footstep I heard, but I figure might as well have this out at the ready. Yeah, seems like it's pretty sparse for what decided to spawn on this island. Okay, that at least makes this very quick, easy, clean. And then there's the... I think it's like a water bottling station or something like that. It's basically draining out whatever water it can, and it's probably for profit or something. I think that's this secure. Yeah, okay. So now we're going to head our way across. Nah, we'll leave the moss chops be in peace. I was thinking about getting a quick little shot in, but you know what? That doesn't feel very fair for the poor little guy. I'm sure who knows how many hunters have taken such little pot shots and thinned their population out from that. Okay, just hold space till we... There we go. Now we're swimming. Oh, that's interesting. You actually can't change your weapon once you're swimming. You can pull it out to use, but you can't actually switch to any of your other ones until you're on solid land. And then, yeah, we'll go a little bit northwest just because I want to see what this, I guess, kind of like lake or pond area is going to be like. A little bit of a slow swim to get across, but once we're there, hopefully we'll see some new opportunities. So what are we at so far? 2 Allosaurs and 1 Velociraptor? I think that's our current pull. Our current haul. Haul. Oh, you can tell it's the first video I'm doing today. I have to warm myself up because I've got a lot I got to cover up for. I've got Carnivores 2 Plus to do, the 2 new Expedition episodes to do for the Hunter Classic, Hunting Simulator 2, and maybe even Prehistoric Hunt. So I've got actually 7 episodes I might try recording today. I'll have to see how well my voice actually holds out through it, because I don't know if I've ever done... Not necessarily that many, but because of the length of them, they're going to be harder. Everybody's just running for the hills. Okay, I've definitely not been in to see this little oasis area. It does look like it's a nice, quaint little inland spot. Oh, you know what? The wind, maybe I should have stuck to this island, because I just realized it's not very strong, so it probably won't give us away too easily. But yeah, it's basically blowing directly west. So probably better to sweep up this eastern area and then come back around this way. And I don't even see anybody over there either, so... Yeah, let's work our way eastwards then. I think this will take us up into the hills a bit more. It can be a little hard getting the topography from just the overhead map, though. Oh, well, there's somebody we haven't hunted. I think, yeah, that was a hit. Not in the mortal zone, but, oh. Okay, that actually will let us start funneling some stuff together, though. So that could be 2 Chasmosaurs and a Spinosaurus we can bag. And at least with all the blood over there, I think that means I'll have a little bit more safety working over this way. Yeah, I think I should be okay because of where the wind's blowing. It's going westward, and that looks more up on the mountain. I don't think anything spawned up there. So I think I'm at least safe from that. Okay, so we got these guys running around. It would be nice to get them. I just have to wait for them to possibly calm down. Just want to keep... I don't want to get too tunnel vision on them because we do have the Spinosaurus I sent off. And I don't know with the one shot if it'd be more easily enraged and come after us, or it would just try to keep its distance and flee more. Okay, so which one's better to go for? Oh, and we got a Stratosaurus out there. Okay, you know what? Let's try for... Try a couple shots there. I don't see the Stratosaurus, so I'm thinking maybe it left. Or got scared off with the gunshots. Okay, but these guys are still circling up around here. I kind of want to try to get them provoked to come after me, because with the shotgun, I should be able to get them down fairly easily. I don't want to be blindsided by, say, the Stratosaurus. Okay, there's one. Got a little worried there because of how long the shotgun took to reload, but thankfully, we were able to get that one taken care of. There's still... Yeah, you. Maybe I'll try peppering it in with the, just the pistol, and see if I can provoke it into coming after me like the other one did. Okay, so where did that Chasmo go? Okay, that's just the ship. Yeah, I'm not used to even the ship sounds because I haven't had it go on this this series at all. So that's just it leaving. How am I doing for... I've still got a few shots left in the rifle, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Unfortunately, though, I don't think the Chasmo's coming back around. Oh! Spoke too soon. It is... Well, no, don't really care about the Dimetrodon. Okay, and there is the Cerrado. Ah! That was such a good haul. Maybe I'll turn off the Stratosaurus. Like, that's one issue I do have with Mortal Zones, is because it's not the chest, even a point-blank shot to the face with the double barrel doesn't really count towards it, so... Maybe I'll do this so that way I don't have the Stratos being such a threat out there. And again, all of what I did just get was completely thrown away with that. Carnivores can be a bit brutal at times to try to work and farm up, but we'll head back in for another quick hunt, see how we do with this, and try to pull something out of this week's episode. Okay, so we're all loaded in again. Okay, we started in a very different spot. We are still right along the coast, but we're actually back up along the other side of the island now. So I wonder if I should actually just, like, cut right through there and see what I can quickly get. It doesn't look like there's anything really close that spawned in like the Allosaurus and the Yankee did last time. Or if it is, I just can't see it yet. But yeah, I was going so well up until that Ceratosaurus. All it can take is just one wrong shot or the placement not quite right and everything is kind of ruined for a hunt. And that's why, again, it can be a little hard to do progression for the Carnivores games and mods, because it could often turn into just drop in, get an animal, leave, drop in, get one, leave. I do really wish the method of actually like collecting them or harvesting what you downed could be implemented into Carnivores. Oh. Okay, so I got the Allosaurus over there. I've also got a Stegosaurus that should be pretty easy to pick off. I don't know if it'd hear me walking or not. Yeah, it's just down there. Yeah, my problem is I'm facing its back end. And the mortal zone is the front. I kind of want to let it turn on its own, because I feel like if I try walking up and getting into position, it's just going to give it more chances to pick me up and... I thought I heard footsteps. I knew I heard something else moving. Try and be a bit quiet can definitely help you out a bit too when it comes dealing with the carnivores. I probably should have had the double barrel for that, but I'm glad I was fast enough at least with the shotgun. So we got one animal so far. We'll try and get the stego because, again, as long as you're accurate with your shots, stegos go down very easily. I mean, even dinosaur hunt. They are your easiest animal, probably. Actually, maybe parasaurs are easier, because parasaurs are very fragile things in Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. And I do know about the playtest that's gone live on Steam now for Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt, but I don't think I'll cover that in videos. Just because there's not really overly that much to show off that's different from the Switch version. But once the playtest is done and the live release goes out, I think they're... Actually, no, I shouldn't comment on what I think, but they have mentioned there are going to be 2 DLC Carnivores sometime put into or added to Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. I don't know if they're going to try to be put in with the live release on Steam, or they're going to wait until a little later. As for what they are, I'm actually not sure. But one thing I did think it was interesting is if you look at the Steam announcement page, there's a splash image on it. It's the typical Dinosaur Hunt menu screen picture, except to your right, you have a dinosaur camouflaged in with the background a bit. And I don't know if that's supposed to be a just generic dinosaur, or it's meant to actually be a tease of... Oh, come on, go down. There we go. It feels like it's a little bit too overly designed to just be generic picture. Maybe that's actually one of the carnivores we'll see coming into the game. And I'm actually not sure what species it would be. Maybe it's supposed to be something like a giga or something else. It's hard to say with the look of it. But you guys can always try taking a look for yourself and see and give your guesses to it. But I know some people are thinking it could be the Velociraptor and the Spinosaurus. Thanks to Saurian Target's videos, he has done some research into what their states were before the previous iteration was kind of left as it was. But I don't know, it just feels like if you're going to have a big image like that, it'd feel weird to have a dinosaur not connected to the game at all appear in that image. So I don't know if that could be one of the two coming, or it'll just be something further down the line or not. That's just my thoughts on what I saw from that picture. Oh, there's another Chasmosaurus. Okay, we'll at least be able to get this other one. So that's what? 1 Allo, maybe 2 Chasmosaurs. Not a lot of points, but at least it is a little bit of something. And then I think what I might have to do next week is try for some really big point gains. And by that, I mean probably going to Mount Kirk and using the second spawn point with T-Rexes and the sniper rifle. I think that will probably be the best method I'll have for dealing with them, because I don't think I'd really be able to reliably get... Even if I had the double barrel at the ready, I don't think I'd be able to get, the Mortal Zone shots you need from the front as they're charging in. Okay, so that was a Velociraptor. I thought there was something else up here. I think there's a Stego still that's been scared up to this area. Yep. Speaking of, there you are. Yeah, Stego's super easy to take down. And I think it's just the Moss Chops running. I think the Chasmosaur might be over this way further. Either that or it's been scared along the edge and is now going through the island again. But we'll see if we can get just one more animal. That way I can kind of say we got back our losses from what happened at the end of the other hunt. I don't have the rifle, so it's not going to be as nice to try to get some of the animals, but maybe we can try to snag one more before we wrap this up. I actually wouldn't mind trying for a Spino, but I feel like that might be a bit of a gamble to take. Yeah, that's just you going about... maybe I will just take what I've got so far. Like, I thought maybe if I could just spot something on a quick little jog, I'd take it, but given how it has gone, it might be better just to accept what I've gotten than try to get too greedy. Although there is a Chasmosaur up here. That could even be that's the Chasmosaur we have wounded. I'll see how close I can get in, because if I can, again, get close, use the shotgun, it shouldn't be too hard to put it down. Because I think the Chasmosaur is actually one of the animals that has the most mortal zones possible for the roster. So I think it's the eye, the underbelly, and the back. Oh. There we go. That got a little tight there, so you know what? I'm going to take that warning and leave here with those points. So much for most mortal zones you can hit. Okay, so we're back in the menu here, and did not get as many points as I was hoping. It really is that these guys don't really add up to much on their own. Like, 12, 9... Unless you have the tranquilizer, you really feel how slow it is to hunt, so it'll probably be, I'm thinking, go on to Mount Kirk, take the sniper rifle, maybe even take everything there. Let's see, so minus 15%, minus 30%. Ooh, that'd be a lot of points to lose, though. Maybe we'll try this and just see about quick drop-ins, get 1 or 2, then head out, and only work at the one spawn location. We'll see, but yeah, I've got to get another 222 points just for the Kirk Amargasaur combination. Then I've probably got to get a bit more for the weapons, too. I might even have to do tranquilizers. So, again, we'll have to see. There might be another 2 or 3 weeks to go with Carnivores 2+. But thank you guys for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like it, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.